just to talk about. I was just on my iPad. This is what my lock screen looks like. Let me see if I need to turn it down, turn it on. The brightness down so y'all can see it better. Okay, yeah, this is what my lock screen looks like, and I'm gonna show y'all what my home screen looks like. And I made them myself. Like, I made my lock screen myself and all of that. And then of course I got my Apple Pencil. I don't know why I never thought to draw your face with my Apple Pencil. But maybe we can do that in a different video. Somebody's car just passed by and it was like really loud. Like that'd be the kind of sound that I'd be trying to edit out of my video. But I also have this comb. Just comb my hair. I don't remember if I did say it in my last video. I know I said it on live. I did not like how my hair came out the last time I did it because it looked so thin. So I was so like nervous about my hair coming out thin. So I bought 6 bundles of hair. I bought a different brand than it was the last time. So I ended up only using like 3 1/4 of a bundle. So I still got like 2 bundles left of hair. So the next time I do my hair, I'll probably use that hair. But it has been growing my hair, like quick weeds have been growing my hair. But I try not to put a lot of heat on my leave out because I don't want it to break off like really, really bad, you know. So yeah, that's really important. I think my next style though, I'm gonna do braids. Like I keep saying, I want my hair braided, but the people that usually braid my hair have not been available to braid it. So I'm gonna have to braid my own hair again, and I've braided my own hair a few times, but I'm just kind of nervous. And my nails have been short too, so I should be able to braid my hair. And I'm not talking about like braid my hair to the scalp. I'm talking about like just some like, I usually do, if I do have to do my own hair, I do some Marley twists or something like that. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I told y'all I'm gonna make a dentist video today and a gum chewing video. I'm excited about the gum because I've never had that gum before. It's that baseball player gum, but it's strawberry flavor. I'm looking out my window right now because there's literally somebody just standing across the street. I think he's taking his dog out though. I don't know. It's like a gate separating us though. It's like a gate and a street separating us. So I don't think he was just standing there staring at me, but it was just kind of weird just now. Yeah, my bad. What else? I'm just really excited to be getting content out for y'all. My hair is done, my nails done, my lashes are done. So I really don't have nothing to complain about. And I have on my nice satin pajamas. They feel so good. And they actually are very, very warm. It was 30 something degrees when I woke up today. So I was a little cold. I cut my heat on and it warmed me up, but because I cut it on low, I don't like being hot. I like being warm. So I cut my heat on low, and then I was like, okay, you know, if I had on shorts or something, then I'd probably still be a little chilly, but this was a good conductor of body heat. I don't want an Apple Pencil, y'all. professional. I just play one on YouTube. That's all. So yeah. I'm trying to think, what else do I want to talk about? I'm just trying to keep this conversation going. This is even a conversation. It's just me talking to myself. Oh, speaking of talking to myself, I was at Whole Foods Market yesterday, and I was taking a phone call with my classes, right? And I couldn't help but think, maybe people think that I'm a little loony because it looks like I'm talking to myself. And it's one thing, to be pushing your cart and talking, like with some kind of direction. I think it was kind of like I was talking aimlessly. Like, okay, I was there with my friend. He had never been to that Trader Joe's before. So we was kind of just, like walking around, grabbing him a few things. And I get a call from my granddad or whatever. And I'm talking. And it's like, he's at, like, what we're talking about, I have to actually think. So I'm just staring off into space, like thinking. And then I, like, snap back to reality and start back talking at the same time. And it's like, okay, I'm wearing my hair like this. So it's like, I'm not wearing no AirPods. Like, I don't have nothing in my ear. So it's like, girl, oh my God. So that was something for me to think about. Like, that was something for me to be mindful of with my classes. People thinking that I am a little loony and I'm talking to myself. However, I feel like that is a decent people repellent, because it's like, oh, you're talking to yourself. Like, let me get away from you. And it's like, okay, for the most part, when I'm out in public shopping, I don't like being bothered. I think the grocery store is a social setting for people Like, if you go to the grocery store and you see, like one of your old friends or your family member or someone like that at the grocery store, it's like, oh my gosh, hey, I haven't seen you in so long. But if you see me at the grocery store, and you don't know me and you're trying to approach me and get my number, chances are I'm not gonna give it to you for a number of reasons. But one of the main reasons being, like, I don't know, the grocery store just isn't a social spot. Like, you ask for a girl's number, like a bar, like a restaurant, like somewhere social. Like, I get it. Like, you probably won't ever see me again, aside from this grocery store. But it's like, I just think it's weird. Like, I just think it's odd. I don't think it's like just inappropriate. I just feel like it's odd because you will be like, oh, well, I want to meet someone at the grocery store because, they're their authentic self and they're dressed, comfortable and stuff like that. And it's like, that's the point. When you're approaching someone, you don't know if they have some kind of distemperament about being dressed, like being dressed up. When I go to the grocery store, for the most part, I put on some clothes, but it isn't to attract someone. It's more so for me to feel better about myself. So if I'm at the bar dressed up, it's like, okay, cool, like, it's bound to happen. But I don't know, do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just talking. If I have a coworker and I see them at the grocery store, I'm not gonna say nothing to my coworker at the grocery store, because it's like, we see each other enough at work, and it's like, this is probably like the local grocery store grocery store or any kind of store, and I've gotten a man's number, or a man has gotten my number, and it's been a successful companionship. However, I have been to a restaurant, and you know, the restaurants and bars, they're social places. If you go to a restaurant and get your food to go, you know, you go home, okay, cool, whatever. If you go to a restaurant and you order your food and you're sitting down and you're eating, like it's a social area. I've been to restaurants, and you know, I've been to bars and stuff like